Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Obviously I look a little bit different today. I have a full bass on. I did my bass off camera. Well, I actually recorded it, but felt weird and disgruntled, didn't feel right. So I've done the bass off camera. This video is a kind of get ready with me. I bought a few new things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about drag, I want to talk about makeup, I want to talk about life. So it's just a get ready with me. If it's something that you're interested in, want to see me create a look, if you have any questions, obviously put them down in the description below. Obviously, thank you for following along this journey. The quarantine chats are going really good, which is the ones we do on Sundays, which is like a Zoom call with someone who wants to be on with me, having a chat, friends, family, whoever it is. Last week I was on with my friend Katty and we're actually talking quite a lot about drag, and there was a lot of questions she asked on it that got me a lot of time to think. Sorry, there's definitely something in my eye, probably foundation. But yeah. And I was like, I really want to record and put my makeup online because I put pictures up, but I haven't put the process up yet. So that's what this video is. I'm going to stop rambling now and actually get into putting my face on. I suppose having that chat with Katty on, when did we do it? I think it was Friday. And we uploaded it Sunday. We'll say Sunday, just because I can't remember what day it was. Had a few beverages. It was really interesting having a chat with Katty because obviously most of the ones I've done before were very about COVID, queer, the quarantine, all that kind of stuff. We did chat about that. We chatted about life and how we hadn't seen each other in forever, that kind of stuff. So it was kind of a different ask. And then we got into talking about drag. She'd seen some of the photos I posted and seen that I was back posting online because Kai would have been one of my friends that would have known I did YouTube back in the day. But it got me thinking because she asked a few questions on it that I didn't have answers for. And some of them questions were like, oh, well, what's your character? Who do you want to be? What kind of drag are they going to do? Because we're both really avid drag people. We love drag. So does my boyfriend Killian, and a lot of my friends do. I have a few friends that are friends with drag queens in Dublin. So obviously I know, not that I know a lot about the culture, but I'm very interested in it and something I love. Is it something I want to do? Yes, I think. I don't know. I don't have an actual answer for that. But going on this journey of buying makeup and trying it out has opened up a whole different side of me as well. Like, I'm not afraid. Like, I put that look on last night that if you follow me on Instagram, I uploaded it. It's one I'm going to try recreate today. I was like, I balked to duns in this. Now, obviously not on my eyebrows glued down because that just looks hilarious. I haven't done that today because we're just going to try and make this look less draggy but more normal. It's changing who I am, and not in a bad way. I'm being more confident and I'm speaking more, I won't say eloquently, but I'm being more open. I'm posting a lot more things. Like NR Wigs is where I buy my wigs through a local company. I think his name is Niall that does it. He's really cool. He's very responsive. The wigs are amazing. This is Vicky in red. There's a couple other Vickies. There's a 20% discount at the moment. I know there's new stuff coming on the 1st of June, so it will be broke. It is also my birthday month, so Killian, I know you bought me loads of stuff already for my birthday, including the James Charles palette that I'm actually using, which is here. We bought this and we bought some Morphe brushes so I could actually try it out. Yeah, there's a lot of sales going on in a lot of places. So like if you want to get into something, look into it. Like I didn't buy all the best makeup ever. I didn't buy everything. But I bought some of the, like I bought good brushes so I can blend and pack on stuff. I bought a good palette. Now I don't believe in everything James has said or done, but it's a good makeup palette. Yeah, so like the colours I'm using today will be 518 Rusted, Halloween, what other ones? The Ring Light and So Good. So I'll just show you the ones I will be using today. So as you can see here, I'll be using this guy, this guy, this guy. So actually these three here, this one here will be the base, and then the shimmers and golds, or whatever you fucking call them, I will be using, which are these ones up here. And a little look at that, and a little look at that guy. I think I'm going to fill my brows in. I don't know. We don't have brow stuff yet. That's on the way. Amazon is now my best friend. So I'm going to stop yabbering and actually put some shit on my face, even though there's a pound of stuff on my face already. But yeah, I'm just going to prime my eyes because I have concealer already. So usually what I just do to prime them, so the eyeshadow stays on, is just Canvas, which is a kind of, I'm going to say, creamy colour in the palette, which is really good for highlights and like your inner eye, or if you're doing like a pinkish look. But I usually put it down to just get some of that tackiness from the, what you call it, concealer away. I've seen other makeup artists do it and people do on YouTube, so, you know, I decided to do it. I've also realised that orange and reds are like definitely my colour, because I have blue eyes, so I was like, oh, blue would be really cool. Did the blue look, didn't like it. It just kind of dragged my face. No pun intended. But yeah. Like, what's going on in the world at the moment is very scary. Like, I think it's Floyd, George Floyd, that was recently murdered by a cop in America. So, like, there's so much going on right now. Like, I know on this channel I try to make stuff to make people, like, happy or that kind of thing. The whole point of these videos is it's time for me to be creative, but it's time to me also take away people's pain and make them laugh maybe for 5 minutes. Look, I'm not a comedian or anything like that, but, you know, I do try to my best to make someone laugh. So, like, obviously there is a lot of shit things happening like that at the moment, but let's try look on the happier side of it. Like, I got to talk to my mum at the weekend about stuff I hadn't talked to her in bloody years, and it made me release shit inside my brain. That's brilliant. Also the fact that RuPaul's Drag Race, the finale, is coming out on Saturday. So I have Friday. I just have no idea how I feel about it. I was actually texting Catty. Jesus, Catty, you're getting brought up quite a lot about this. Yesterday we were both talking about Drag Race and how we felt about the reunion. Catty might be on the channel at some other point. We don't know. We haven't decided. That is up to Catty. So I've just dipped into Rusted and I'm just placing that on my outer lid. As I said, this is not a tutorial. I'm not telling you how to do makeup. But this is how I do it. Yeah, like the whole idea of the Zoom call for the reunion was brilliant. I don't know how I feel about how the actual final is going to go, because what we were talking about yesterday was the fact that, like, in a reunion you could do that because people are talking, respond. Yes, there wasn't as much bitching, but as we've always said every season, oh, it's the best friend race. Season 12 was best friend race. Yes, there was a few hum and haws during the whole situation, but they were best friends through the most of the thing. So, like, how they're going to do the finale, because, like, the whole point of lip syncing against someone, and I've seen some queens like Victoria and Davina do it on their online show, which is actually tonight, which I get to look forward to. Maybe I'll keep this on all day. Perhaps won't. That's on tonight. So they've done lip syncs together, but them girls have worked together on stage for years and are best friends. So there's a different camaraderie there, so they'll kind of understand, and they've pre-recorded and practiced. Obviously they probably have done that also. Loving the sweat on my lip. But it just seems like, because we're so used to, like, this big stage and that kind of stuff, I don't know. It's a very weird one. Like, I do love Drag Race. I do love what it's done for the community. I love that it's, when I found it, God, when I was talking about 2009, was I there for the first season? I think I was. But, like, it just unlocked this little thing in my little gay heart. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to sit there at night time before I came out, and even when I came out, I would wait till, like, 12 o'clock at night time to, like, put on some, like, gay love film, because I was that little old farmer boy stuck in Cranford, and it was like I was never going to fall in love. I think I found Drag Race one night because I was looking up drag. I'd always had a fascination with drag, because, like, Shirley Temple, who's another girl from the George, well, practically the main George queen, used to do Telly Bingo. And I remember at one point she was, like, took off the air or something, and I freaked out as a kid. I was like, oh, well, she's amazing. I think my mom always saw that as well. I remember when I came out, she was like, are you one of them trannies? I'm like, mother, that's not a word we use anymore. She meant as in a transvestite. I was like, no, mother, I don't want to dress up and get fucked. That just feels weird. But she then realised, because I loved her makeup and her clothes so much, she was like, I was never shocked when I told her recently that it was something I was actually spending money on and wanting to do. But yeah, like, the idea of having a name for myself. People are like, oh, what's your name? Like, what's your drag name? I haven't a fucking notion. I like doing makeup. I like wearing wigs. I do love to perform. So that is that other end. I've done Strictly's and all that kind of thing. So, like, I'm like, I don't know what would be my name. Like, maybe comment down below what you think my name should be. Even if you know me. I've asked this on Instagram. Also, thanks to the people who replied to me yesterday about my back on Instagram. So if you do know me, I have a severe back injury. I tore all the muscles in my lumbar spine. And over the last, I'm going to say 5 days, my back literally just gave out. Now I have been spending a lot of time in that bed, so, you know, it's probably that. But oh, I was in excruciating pain. I don't take painkillers anymore because, you know, I did like them at one point. And the doctors tell me not to take them anyway. Could have a story time about that, be funny. But yeah, for me to take painkillers, it was a bad situation. And even my partner, Killian, was like, didn't want to see me in pain, but there's nothing really I can do because, like, it's something I've lived with. I'm gonna say 5 years, 4 or 5 years. I live with chronic pain. Like, my auntie has such bad worse pain. She had a huge back injury and had to have surgery when she was younger. So it won't equate to the chronic pain she has. But it's something I live with every day, so I'm used to it. But like, this pain came out bloody nowhere. So there's that end as well. Like, if I do get back into exercising, my back will probably strengthen up. But shout out to all the people who did give me help on Instagram for that. And to all the people that are supporting me doing this makeup and this journey. So now I'm going to dip into your Kidding, which is the darker red shade. I think it's what you call the, I just call it the hood I have, so in there. I'm going to put a little bit of a darker shade in there. Look, every time I try a Recare look, it usually just comes out with something different. But what I'm going to kind of going for is like a reddy sunset thing with yellow in the corner, so that's what we're going with. But yeah. What do you guys think of the whole thing? See, I find these ones weird because I usually plan out my videos so I know what I'm saying and what I'm doing. So I suppose this will come with time that I'll be able to talk on camera. Because I used to go on YouNow, I used to go on that kind of stuff. Now my friend Gillian who is coming on the quarantine chats for this week, actually has started up Twitch, and she's so comfortable on camera, and it's not someone I would have ever thought would be in camera, and she's like, oh no, it's really easy. Now I couldn't do it on my laptop because it barely turns on. Let's not give out, it might get hurt and then never turn on. But yeah, I don't have like the software that way, but I can do it on my phone, so it is something I might think about doing to build up my confidence and talking for this kind of thing, because I do love doing makeup, but speaking to a camera, obviously no one's responding, and I'm trying to think of things to talk about, and you know, sometimes it gets weird. The really depressing thing, and it's so hot in here, and there's a Dyson fan. I'm not selling it today, I spent money, I used to work for the company, so I got stuff sitting right there, and I can't turn it on because it'll be picked up on camera and on my mic. I'm sweating so much. I do not understand how James Charles and all did this. I was watching Instant Influencer Killian. I did, I suppose, James Charles is a very rude, not James Charles, but rude motorbike. All cars drive past slowly. That person is just being rude. Sorry, about 3 more rude motorbikes drove past after that. Obviously it's someone going to work or some shit, but like, I'm filming a video, thanks. So now I'm going to dip into 518. So before I was rudely interrupted by that motorbike, I do want to say, obviously this palette I bought is James Charles. Do I support him in all of the things he's ever done? No. Do I think he is a good makeup person? Yes. Does he edit his photos? Yes, but everyone does in the industry. Instant Influencer. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. It was something new, and something he'd never done. But when I watched the behind the scenes, look, obviously he recorded it, and his team did. But you can see how the producer in wherever they recorded it, and the person that was producing it with James, how proud he was of James for doing the thing he did, which you don't really see when people from YouTube go into like mainstream media or platforms like that, where they're going from creating their own YouTube video to going to big level TV, that kind of thing. Literally saying with TV, people didn't respect her, still don't. I love the show at first, it's kind of gone a bit dry now, but it's things like that. People don't respect the work that people do. Like influencers, no, they're not celebrities, but they're celebrities in their own right. They have put a lot of work in. Yes, James has just turned 21 and he has fucked up quite a lot, but so have I since I was 21 and before I was 21. So like, it's different. I do think the show could have been better. I know it was filmed over 4 days and that kind of thing, and it was 4 episodes. Like, people were like, oh, it was whitewashed, this kind of thing. like, there's so many things you could talk about that. Was it whitewashed? No, there was a person of colour on there, so no, it wasn't. Well, actually, there was two people of colour on there. No, they weren't outrightly one person from one side of being a POC. There's like so many avenues you could go down with, and it's just not word. The people who got on it, it was probably because of their following and their makeup skills. Should James have had more people of colour on it? Yeah, but then he would have been told that he was just trying to do a minority. So there's so many different aspects of that. But like, also he's still a kid. Like, he just turned 21, which is terrifying that he has the money he has, the influence he has, and he's 21. I did not know who I was when I was 21. Hadn't even met Killian yet. So like to take that, and like obviously he's got people around him and that kind of thing. Is it their fault? Is it his fault? There's so many questions. Like, I am now going to dip into B, which is this lovely, bright, vibrant yellow, which I do love. I did get lost in the look yesterday though, so I'm making sure I pack a lot of on. That's one thing when I first got these, I was like, oh, what's the story? But then I remembered when James had released the palette, like, you do need to pack the shadow on and then blend. Now sometimes I just put it on my blending brush and then blend it in if I don't want a vibrant, but we're trying to make sure we get some of the yellow in this look. Look, I'm not the best at makeup. It kind of looks pretty sometimes it doesn't. We'll never know. We'll see how it goes in this video. But I think it is a beautiful journey. I think James has opened up the world with instant influencer, obviously with Jeffrey and Shane's videos, and how they did that. It's a different concept. It's a different type of content, I suppose. Obviously Shane had that on his own channel. Shane's was looking into how makeup's been made and the crazy life of Jeffrey, and there was a lot of stuff like, oh, well, like, he did it better for Jeffrey, but like, yeah, they're mates. So obviously he's gonna edit shit out and make people look good, and there's just like so much, and even the tea and the stuff that was edited out. I know I'm talking about shit from like months ago, but like, it's just weird, this whole YouTube beauty community. Because I was talking to Gillian's partner yesterday on his stream, because he used to work in YouTube, on the YouTube page I used to be on in Ireland. I'm still part of it. I'm part of a Discord as well. The YouTube community in Ireland has changed over the years, is the way I'm going to say it. A lot of people have garnered followings, and there's some large companies that have come out now, and it's just, YouTube did try help YouTube Ireland a long time ago, but then, you know, didn't, and left. We had, what was it, a ambassador for Ireland years back, and then they just decided, no, bye, we're not going to have a YouTube office in Ireland, which is crazy because there is so many YouTubers in Ireland that do such amazing content. There's people like me, I'm not saying I'm amazing, but I've been at this for years. Some of the people on the Discord, like, there's guys who do car stuff, like loads of stuff, Bob, Jamie, there's a load of different people from that Discord, Greta, younger people, like, that are amazing at what they do, but just need that little boost. And like, Susan, you need an office in Dublin. Like, you have an office in every other major city, and you had one here, but it was taken away, which it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, there is such growing talent in Ireland. It just doesn't make sense to like not have one here. Like, the only way you can better yourself and others is if there's a platform there to do that. So like, anytime any of my friends start up a page or anything, like, I try help them, they try help me. A lot of my friends are supporting me in this regard of my makeup. Some of them are, some of them aren't. That's how life goes. But yeah, I don't know. I know I'm babbling on about like YouTube and shit, but the platform has definitely changed since I started. Because like, a lot of the people I would have come up with and knew back in the day, I say come up like I've fucking peaked and had fame, but like, I remember knowing Lucas Not Sexy, or Luke Cufford, Casper Lee back in, I remember knowing all these people back in the day when they were on YouNow and when they were on YouTube at the start, and we were all in like Google Hangouts and that kind of shit. And even Benjamin Cook, who did the British YouTuber, How to Become a YouTuber, Becoming YouTuber, whatever it was called. I remember being on calls with them and some of my old friends, Ella and all, Ella says hi, I don't think of other people's names, but all that kind of stuff back in the day. It's so different. I suppose these kind of videos are a lot easier when you do makeup, we just chat. So yeah, I did dip into B. So now what I'm going to do is do the highlights. So what I'm going to do is dip into Halloween. So I'm going to put that on kind of darker edge out here. Look, this is not the best. It's not the most flawless. But I think it looks good. It's up to you if you do or not. So we'll be doing the other eye of camera because we don't want to sit here for an hour and a half watching me do makeup. That's what my quarantine chats are for. And I may actually start including my makeup in that with certain people I'm on with, like, because it's something people like doing and it's easy to chat and get lost in a conversation if you're preoccupied by doing something else, like makeup. And then I'm going to dip into ring light, and it's so good, just the inner corner, because I don't want to mask the yellow on the orange. But I also want to make it beautiful. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off camera, do the other eye, and I'll be back. So this is the finished look. So what I did off camera is obviously the other eye. I just applied a little bit of blush. It is literally shit I got off my mom years ago, and all my cousins and anyone that I knew on Instagram that's been commenting on my stuff has been like, oh my god, where'd you get your blush? I think it's Essence Marble Mania, I think. It's years old, Swirlpool blush. It's $3.99 and definitely gone off, but it's a lovely blush. So I applied that, put a bit of the highlighter on, and then obviously did my inner corner eyes. I had to put my lashes on, which are not working with me today, so let's not zoom in on them. So I'm just going to pop. I have styled the wig how I want to wear it. So we'll go pop Vicky on and we'll be back. Yeah, so give me 2 seconds. So yes, I am on my knees to show you the full glory of Vicky. I style it over this side a little bit. It's usually how I wear my natural hair, so she's kind of not far off my own natural hair. I joke. It's very blonde and the roots are terrible, but yeah, this is the look. I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you've really enjoyed this. I will enjoy editing it. It's been a bit of crack. I didn't do my lips. Me and my lips aren't the best of lamp. At the moment we do them some days and they look lovely. We tried them for here and I decided to just go with the plain foundation lip at the moment. But yeah, I do really like this. Loving the wig. It's very lightweight. It's easy to use. It's great movement. Obviously I haven't glued down the lace yet. I'm awaiting my lace glue, but yeah, can't say she's not something. It's something. I'm pretty happy with this, I don't lie. So if you do like this kind of stuff, I do drag stuff, I do normal makeup, I do anything and everything on this channel. It's a bit of a mishmash. I find everyone will have a little space on it. But I've enjoyed this video. I hope you have. It's just a bit of a catch up, a bit of a nag, a bit of a bitch. Don't we all like one of them? But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if you do enjoy this kind of entertainment, if we'll call it that. Don't forget to share and share it with your friends on Facebook or tweet or WhatsApp groups or TikTok, whatever the young hip people are at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to take some photos. So you'll probably see them floating around my Instagram. All that kind of stuff is linked down below. I'm going to try get it in the videos as well. I'm just trying to get them back into actually editing stuff to make it look pretty. But yeah, I'm going to shut up and fuck off and get prepared for later, as there's a drag show on that I want to watch. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I hope you liked it. I'm going to want to do these a little bit more, get better at what I'm doing, and kind of be able to teach people. Yeah, I think this looks cool. So yeah, deuces, bitch. Who is she? I don't know. Name her. Give me a name. She seems like a cunt, I'll definitely say that.